Carrie Gatto with Keller Williams Realty, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Julie DiOrio of Party On Productions and Julie DiOrio Music. Welcome, Julie. Nice to meet you.
You too, Carrie.
Awesome. Well, could you start us off today just by describing your business?
Totally. Yeah. I do three different things as a musician. That's my main art is being a musician and creating things. So, number one, I play music and I write music in a band called Everfiner. And I Number two is I teach music to people of all ages, um, little kids all the way through their siblings and their grown-ups, their parents and their guardians and everyone, which is really exciting to teach full households. And then number three is I am the founder of Party On Productions, which I've been running since I was 15 years old. Um, and from that, I we do DJing, we do photography, we do photo booth, and for all kinds of events, big and small. And I'm really excited because another new thing that we're adding to our menu for Party On Productions is business coaching, um, which I'm so excited about because I've been casually coaching my friends and anyone who will talk to me they're kind of interested in being an entrepreneur, and I'm so excited to always to be talking to them about it. And so now it's officially going to be something that we offer.
That is amazing. So, are you coaching musicians specifically, or really any business owner?
I'm coaching any business owner.
Okay.
Here's the thing about being a musician, going to music school, and also being a woman, being all of those, is I have found that at least my music education did not come with a comprehensive business education, business facet. So thankfully, I grew up as the daughter of two entrepreneurs, and I just saw them doing that as I was growing up. And so that's like what I always did. But my peers, my musical peers, could do the craft, but they didn't know how to monetize it.
Yeah.
Um, so that seemed to be an issue. And then I also noticed that as a woman, sometimes in various workplace contexts, we don't have a ton of power. And so I was working for people and didn't love it. So I thought I can do this on my own and do it in a way that I think is better for me and
Yeah.
for the people that I work with. So I really enjoy teaching people who are service oriented specifically. So they're not making like a physical product, but they are, maybe they're musicians, maybe they're teachers, maybe they are yoga instructors, maybe they have a service that they can offer, but they're not sure what steps to take to monetize that. And
Right.
so that's something that
Yeah.
I've been doing for 1 million years, and I'm really excited to pass on that knowledge.
I mean, that is so important. And I think what you said about not learning the business side of things in your music education is also true of so many other modes of service or, arts or, like you said, yoga instructors, um, other types of business owners. They know how to do what they do so well. And yet the business side is like wearing a whole different hat. So it's a whole different animal. Um,
Absolutely.
so yeah, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you, and that's such a valuable service to provide. Wow, good for you.
Thank you.
And what is that? Tell us a little more about what that looks like, that side of things.
So I mean, it's kind of the same way that I would teach music is the way that I would teach starting your business or improving your business. So I hear a little bit about the individual, the student, the client, whoever they are, and what their goals are, what they want to be doing, what they are doing now that they think they do really well, um, and what they wish they could do better. And if we can connect the dots and find them a customized path, or find them the people who know about those stepping stones better than either of us, maybe I can connect them. I love um, connecting people with other people who can
Mm.
help them out. Then then we have something to work with. We have a path for them, and maybe it's just like creating a one-page website for them. So I've done that. Maybe it's I was just on a trip recently, and I was staying in an Airbnb, and I noticed that my Airbnb host just wanted to talk to me a ton about where to go and what to do. And I was like, "Sir, I noticed that you're amazing at this. And actually, all Airbnb hosts do not do this. And I wish that I had a map that I could reference all of the things that you're telling me, because I cannot remember them. Even though I'm like furiously taking notes, I was in Puerto Rico and I don't speak very good Spanish and spelling is difficult. I was like, I think that your other Airbnb hosts would probably benefit from being able to reference this on a map. So I
Yeah.
just did my thing for him because I just do it automatically. So I was like, I think that
Ah,
you need these steps. And I just like
yeah.
did the thing, and I created a QR code for him and a custom little link. And now his Airbnb hosts can like reference what he's talking about.
You created a system. He had the knowledge, and you created a system around it so it could be easily translated and leveraged for his clients.
It's true. And you know what's interesting is I think a lot of people they don't realize what it is that they have, like the gem. And so if someone else can like see the gem, or you have a sense but you need it like kind of polished, if we're going with the gem metaphor, and uncovered, and okay, there's really something there. That's what I love to do.
Yeah, I can tell. I can feel your passion about it.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, that definitely. Um, Very cool. Well, let's see. I was curious, what is your favorite kind of music?
So in the musician side of things, I love listening to all kinds of things. I mean, soul and R&B and Motown and pop punk, actually. Those are kind of my jams. Although recently I've been like trying to get out of that and like go in like a bluegrass indie direction, but I try to be relatively well-rounded. But
Yeah.
when I play, it's kind of a different thing because I tend to go in like an energetic um more genre. So I'll play more like loud, upbeat, energetic.
What do you play in your band? What instrument?
In my band, I sing and I play guitar.
Nice.
And this is a new project for me. Everfiner is a new project. It's just a little baby. We just started a couple months ago.
Oh, wow.
Sort of like in the tsunami of COVID, starting to create something new. So it's a lot of like COVID feelings within those lyrics and things like that that I think a lot of people maybe could relate to. Um, and that is like another like stretch for me because it's like quiet music, and it's like it's some of it's like kind of funky but not like rock and roll. So we're calling it shimmer funk. So
Ooh, I like that. I've
thank
never
you.
heard that one before.
Shimmer funk. That's the genre. That's what I
I
decided.
love it. Where
So
can we
today's
find you playing? And do you have any shows coming up?
I do, in fact.
Wow.
We're actually playing on Saturday, March 19th at
Oh,
8 p.m. Not a super late one, which I love.
yeah.
That's what does me
Before my bedtime,
so
slightly.
same. So 8 p.m. at Flying Embers, which have you heard of this new place?
No.
Flying Embers is they make hard seltzer and hard kombucha and craft beer. And they're actually a
Ah,
California company, but they just opened a new location right off the highway in Roxbury. And it's
oh,
which you know Medford, and I'm in Medford. It's 15 minutes from me in Medford because it's like right
okay.
off 93, and they have a parking lot. So I like to tell people this is a tap room with a parking lot. You're welcome. Anyway, so Amber, shout out to them because they rock. And we're so Everfiner is playing at 8 p.m. and then Lady Lupine is playing at 9 p.m. and she plays really soulful rock and roll. She'll be playing as a duo that night with a guitar player.
Okay, I'm there. I'm there.
It's
I,
gonna be awesome. There's
yeah.
no cover and the drinks are good and you can bring your own dinner.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah.
I happen to love kombucha. I don't drink, but I love kombucha. So this is like perfect for me.
Mm-hmm,
We'll
mm-hmm.
have to make a Boston businesswomen outing,
Yeah.
right? So, oh my gosh, you have so much going on. Do you have any goals for this year? More than what you're doing? I feel like that's almost cheeky to ask, but
Well, um, again, within at this moment in the COVID tsunami, um, I have learned many things about myself. I think it's really easy, especially when you're an entrepreneur, to just put your horse blinders on and just go,
yeah.
and not really look up. You're just like, okay, what's the next step? What's the next step? And so the last couple of years really made me personally stop and think. And I think a lot of people probably have been doing similar things, right? You have to like reorient your whole life system. And that had, was a blessing and a curse. So, but part of the blessing of it was I learned about work life balance and like not to feel guilty about that work life balance. So for
Yeah.
me, and boundaries, that's all sort of like rolled in there. So
Mhm.
that's a goal of mine this year is to kind of like also roll that into my business coaching is part of like why anyone might be interested in starting their own endeavor might be because they want to like remove themselves from another work situation that is not ideal. And so a goal of mine is to practice what I preach, and do that for myself and also remind others to like take a break and not feel guilty.
Yes. Oh, yes, that's a great goal. I think I'm all on board with that one.
Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
okay.
We have to, yeah, we have to all do that more, I think, in this country where it's all go, go, go.
Yeah.
Um, I'm also just really curious. You mentioned like teaching a whole household of people. Have you done that before? Have you actually
I am
taught?
right now.
Oh,
Well,
amazing.
okay, this one's almost a whole household. This is like two kiddos and their dad, and their mom is also a musician. And so sometimes like she'll pop on and like, and this is all over Zoom. Um,
Okay.
she'll, we'll be chatting and, and like we'll work on like duets between like her and like one of the kids
Oh,
or something like that. Or
that's
it's
so
just like,
precious.
it can be so fun I mean, I think it's really fun to like teach multiple ages, especially when like their level, like maybe they start all at the same time, but their
Mm,
goals are different and like their learning styles are different and they're different ages. It's like a real
right. Are they learning the same instrument?
um yes.
Okay.
Yes. This particular family is all learning piano, but I teach several different instruments, which
Yeah.
is very nice. I'm grateful to be able to do that. But
What do you teach? Which instruments do you teach?
I teach most of the rock instruments, so drums, guitar, voice, um, bass, ukulele, piano. No horns for me,
Yeah.
but
Okay. That's a
yeah, voice.
lot.
And also music theory and recording techniques and performance techniques. I coach a lot of people right before they're about to go to an audition or something like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost out of time. So, lastly, I just want to ask how people can best contact you.
For sure, yeah. So juliediorio.com is a great way to just see what I'm doing and just see in general. And that will connect you to partyonmass.com, which will bring you to my events business, which does the DJing and the photography for weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, backyard parties, all those things.
Nice.
And juliedioriomusic at gmail.com. is where they can contact me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This has been a
Well,
pleasure,
thank
Carrie.
you.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're doing so much and it's all amazing. So thanks for spending some time. And thanks everyone for watching out there and we'll see you next time.